also known as Tayis. My name is Tayis because my nickname short for Quinte is Tay. And basically, I got the nickname Tayis from my friends because I had the screen name Tay is dead, but my family was like, I don't like that. So, by the way, my screen name now is Tay is alive. You can follow me on Instagram. I started doing a whole bunch of things like becoming an artist, a graphic designer, a chef. So they used to be like, "Oh, Tay is a chef. Tay is an artist. Tay is." So I just stuck with Tay is. So that's my nickname. And yeah, I'm a graphic. I do all types of street art. I also DJ on the side. I do a lot of events. I own a business called Anything's Possible, which is a lifestyle brand, up and coming. I also have an exotic drink brand named Straight to the Point. It's 21 and over, so don't get no wrong ideas, guys. And I also have like a separate little freelancing, Tayis Customs. So I'm just managing those 3 businesses. Also, doing a 9 to 5. So my plans for this year were actually to help my boys just blow up in any way. Like I also have a lot of creative friends. I keep a lot of creative energy around me. So we were trying to collectively blow up as one and just get noticed. So that included having events, art shows. We were just trying to basically take over any way we could, making music videos, just keeping our flow going from last year. Now it's 2020, they calling it the roaring 20s for us, but it's kind of off to a rough start. So, but my main goal was to at least have a major kickstart in many of the businesses. I'll have my hands in a little bit of everything, including like production, videography, of course my clothes, just basically have for everything. I wanted to learn anything and everything. Found this word called multi-potentialite.
Okay.
So basically it's like a person with multiple potentials. So it's like I consider myself that way just as much as the next person behind me has like the potential to freaking paint a picture, but then also can go and be a chef on a 9 to 5. It's like you have potential to do anything you want to do, anything you put your mind to. I feel like anybody that does multiple things is a multi-potential. I had just got a job, so I rid of my old job, which was being a barista at Starbucks. So it was like, I didn't know if they were gonna like lay me off because I was like a fresh hire. So I was kind of like, but with hard work, shown, they decided to keep me. I was an essential worker. I work construction right now. So like, that's like my main source of like what I do. That's providing me to get my materials for my main career, so I feel like that just it affected me a little bit because like, the things I wanted to do, like enjoy company with like the people around me, having like and getting our brand out more, networking and stuff like that, we weren't able to do, but we still have the power of social network. So I felt like it wasn't much of a challenge. It just was harder because like people were like in a panic. It was like nobody was like, oh, everyone was just scared of getting sick and not having a job. So it was like, the commission slowed down. So it was just like, all right, I just gotta work my 9 to 5 and blows over, I would definitely say it affected me a little bit, like during quarantine, being that it was so much like madness and like people were afraid of like potentially dying. I feel like a lot of people had a little bit of artist block, not as many people. I had like an artist block for about the little bit of quarantine, but I still had like commission to do. So it wasn't like I was completely like, oh my God, what am I was still like becoming, but it just wasn't as fluent because of how my family, like just worrying about the personal issues. So I felt like the personal life like got interfered with my creative, thoughts and stuff like that, But I'm just grateful that everyone's good right now, everyone's healthy. I'm back on track, It's just took a lot. March was a really, month for about the whole world, It was a really scary time. So I would definitely say just worrying about safety. I am more motivated only because I see people like living life like it's kind of nothing, I wouldn't say it's like Corona's not nothing. I would definitely say, still take the precautions to stay safe, wear your mask, keep washing your hands the same way. I'm more inspired because of like just the breakthrough of being able to still be alive. Like I'm here for a reason. I still have a purpose to make, and a purpose to bring out and show people, So I'm just grateful to even wake up in the morning. It was pretty scary for people. So, it was like, now that I see like everyone still living that regular life, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll go back to my creativeness and like, I guess flow off of it because, I'm still here, right? Like, take that time to do what you got to do no matter what. Don't stop going. Like, this is one, like, we never experienced this. So this is step one of how you break through and like, you can really put your mind to that. Right now, I'm actually at a pause where anything's possible. Only because of not financial, manufacturing issues at the moment. So right now I took a pause with that. I've actually been working with my father with the Straight to the Point, and the exotic drink business is actually really not too bad. I would say the Tayis Customs, I still get little logo commissions. I don't take as much as I used to, only because of the simple fact that I still work a 9 to 5, so I'm not gonna overwhelm myself to a point where I feel like I'm gonna start missing deadlines and like, I know I'm a hiccup and I don't wanna lose clients like that. I'd rather tell somebody like, hey, I'm busy right now. Just give me about like a certain time. I'll set up an appointment where we can get things done, So that's just about how I like go about my business and just like, pushing it through wherever, Instagram, word of mouth. Like most of the times when I'm around people and like I made like a custom shirt, people be like, yo, that's a nice shirt, where you got it from? I'll be like, yeah, I made it. Like, oh, that's a dope hat, where you got that from? I made it. Like, that's, oh, what you drinking? Oh, I made those, It's like, it feels good to say, yeah, I made that. Like, and they like, word, like, yo, where can I get? Yeah, follow the page. Okay, follow the page. Get on the website. You see, you can order. It's just, you just got to really push it. I wouldn't say shove it down, but definitely promote it. Like, people get scared and feel like they can't promote through word of mouth because of social problems they may have, And it's like, yeah, we can social distance, like, but you can still hear my voice, Like, so don't be scared. You're not gonna get sick if you 6 feet. Like, it's like, yo, follow my page. Like, follow my page. You can hear, but you can't say follow my page. Like, you feel me? Like, that's all I'll be saying. Go hard about yours, I live in a minority community, so a lot of people were losing their jobs. I would say a lot of minorities got comfortable with the whole unemployment and the stimulus thing, but I didn't receive any stimulus because I was a college student at the moment, and I technically was employed, so I wasn't worried about like unemployment. But they were comfortable with the stimulus check. First off, fun fact, and a real fact: if you took that stimulus check, just know that's on your taxes next year. So you're expecting that back. If your friend said, oh, nah, that's free money, ain't no free money coming from US, bruh. Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Second off, unemployment, everybody got open because the whole unemployment was extra. And I feel like they might mess around and take some of that back too. Because that's all like, well, we give you extra like 400 on top of the 400 we supposed to. Like, I don't know. That was just real fishy from there. But what I can say is I feel like minorities lost their jobs, and you know, it was kind of messed up, the whole living situation. It's pretty okay. Like, some people don't have to pay rent right now, but eventually they're gonna have to, you know. So it's like, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna pay your rent or something, or you just, now you don't get as much unemployment, and like you're not set. So it's like everybody just enjoying themselves a little too much right now, and forgetting that we also in like a fucking recession. Excuse me, freaking recession. Like, you know, and it's really like something to remember. Like, this ain't no free. You're never gonna get free money out here. Yeah. You gotta work for it, all right? You gotta work for it. Unemployment ain't gonna last forever either. So go out, start a business, get a job. If you don't want to start a business, just yourself to be a go-getter. Like, don't be okay with flipping through the channel with only like $20, $30 in your account. Like, that's not cool. You gotta set yourself up, you know? Mm-hmm. It's not like you can just sit here and be okay, like, nah, you're just getting too comfortable. You feel me? And if you're getting too comfortable, that's when you start losing all of that. Like, you lose momentum, you lose anything. Like, you literally can lose it in a blink of an eye. So that means you just keep going. Like, keep going for your business, keep going for your family, like, keep going for anything. I didn't think this would be as tragic. At first, I was one of those people that was like, oh, Corona's fake. You know, like, I was one of those silly-minded, you know, people like, oh, nah, it's nothing. But I started to realize, like, I started seeing body bags, and I'm like, all right, you know what, let me just play along with this, because it's like, you know, it's pretty serious. Like, it's getting crazy. So, like, let me take my precautions. I didn't think the world would end up like this again. And it's so funny because I actually saw a picture of 100 years ago, like prior to right now. They actually had a like pandemic just like this. It was like, it's like kind of like the bird flu type thing. And like, they had to wear masks for like the same amount of time. So it was like kind of like crazy, because it's almost like history is repeating itself right now. Like, same time period, like a century later, we doing the same thing. It's like, you know, it's kind of scary, but you know, we gonna get through it. Some people don't believe in medicine or vaccines, and like, that's not in their belief. You know, they don't take medication at all. So it's like, you low-key forcing somebody to inject the virus that y'all know little to nothing about. Y'all don't even know if it's really dead in the vaccine. And then y'all want us to be injected with it and then go around, like, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds fishy to me too. So it's the little things that I be thinking about. I just like, you know, but wear your mask, because they might be out for us. We literally said this around my birthday. We was like, yo, because my boy Romello had got like he has an aneurysm, so he had to like get a mouth surgery, and he had to wear the mask. So he was like, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if we just all gotta wear masks? And then it's like, I was like, nah, that would be crazy. But that's a cool fashion though. Like, if you was to do that, he was like, word. What happened? Like 4 or 5 months later, now everybody gotta wear masks. And he was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, be careful what you put in the universe, yo. Like, because it's like, that stuff really will happen, you know? You really got to be like cautious with like stuff you wish for. It's a really tricky question. Like, I feel like we're going to get back to our normal selves only because of the simple fact that everyone's already kind of back to themselves. Like, I feel like we just taking those measures of like wearing a mask. Well, you got hand sanitizer on you, bro? Oh yeah, I got hand sanitizer. Like, you feel me? I feel like now this whole COVID made us like germaphobes. Like we're about to become germaphobes right now. Like, we need the Lysol wipes in the car. We need the Lysol wipes by the bed, the sink. Like, we need it everywhere. We need hand sanitizer once you come in the door. Like it's so crazy. Like, now we're becoming clean freaks. Mm-hmm. But it's actually good because it just shows how like actually filthy we were. Like, we weren't like really paying attention. Like, I know, not to even sound disgusting, I know everyone's done it before. I've gone days where I'm just like on the run. Like, I just go grab a hot dog. Like, you feel me? I got the napkin, but you know, you ain't worrying about the napkin. You worry about the napkin later. Like, you feel me? So you never know how much dirt you got on your hands until you really like wash your hands. You're like, yo. So I feel like this was like a way for us to become more clean in society as well. Like, you know, I definitely do feel like we won't be back soon. We just need this like whole second wave they talking about just to blow over, you know. Too much going on. Like, Black Lives Matter movement, protesters. It's just like our country is in shambles right now. So I just encourage everyone to please focus on what you're doing in life. Don't let nobody bring you down. Make sure you can do anything and everything. If you feel like you can't do it, just remember I said you can do it.